Several years ago, I became a sojourner. I will never forget the afternoon in 2012, driving home to tell my wife at the time that I no longer had a job. The supposed givenness of life, work, and stability was upended before me, and there was no roadmap for what lay ahead. The unexpected loss of a job thrust me into a journey, not of my choosing, but one I came to embrace. You see, a sojourner is one who doesn't have a permanent home. They are a temporary resident. In essence, they are someone who consistently navigates change in life. In a way, sojourning has become a life theme for me, both in a literal and in a figurative sense. Moving across the country, going back to school, changing careers, networking with new people, testing assumptions, discovering passions, honing previously unknown talents and abilities, and ever venturing forward into the unknown. All of this played a role in helping me discover more about who I am and refine who I want to be. Looking back over these past years, many reflections come to my mind. Victories and losses, triumphs and tragedies, embracing the good and letting go of the bad, the mundane and the ordinary, the profound and the extraordinary, all of it creating a unique tapestry that is the past decade of my life. The more I listen to other people's stories, though, the more I have come to realize that I'm not the only person navigating significant changes in life. Everyone's life is a unique tapestry with texture and nuance, and we all have things to learn from each other. One of the greatest lessons I learned is that true life comes from detaching my identity from my activity. In other words, I am not what I do. It took losing a job to awaken me to the fact that I was aligning myself with the popular cultural narrative that says a person is primarily defined by what they do for pay. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to untangle myself from this narrative, but I can now confidently say that my significance, value, and worth does not derive from my gainfully employed situation. It is instead deeply embedded in who I am as a person and the manner in which I live my life, wherever I may be. Work is an important context of my life, but it is not the whole of my life. As I caught a vision of the sort of life that I wanted, I started to see my work more so as a conduit for good rather than an all-encompassing stepping stone or destination marked by a title or hoped-for salary. Work simply became another opportunity in life for me to lean in, discern what was best, and make the most of whatever circumstances were in front of me. Over time, my work lost its identity-forming grip on me, and I began to see it as a complementing feature to the other important dimensions of my life, rather than the dominating theme. This wasn't a lesson I learned alone. I learned it at the table, with mentors and with friends, and from this table has come Wholefluence. So who or what is Wholefluence? We are a collaborative of learners and creators that seek to inspire in each other a desire, willingness, and ability to grow in competencies. Competencies that help us live wholeheartedly so we might continue being people of life-giving influence. Competencies in leadership, such as living well with emotional intelligence. Competencies in learning, such as living a mentored life, where, with different types of mentors, we create our own unique learning experiences, engaged via action steps in a variety of life's dimensions. We at Wholefluence wish to invite you to the table. We invite you to explore with us what it means to be people who are in process and willing to admit that we have things to learn and that we need others to learn them alongside. Sometimes the table will be short video clips that teach a certain concept or skill. Other times it might be online courses with more in-depth content. But most importantly, it will be offline in face-to-face gatherings with a diverse group of people on a shared journey of growth and development. As the collaborative of learners and creators within Wholefluence grows, so too will the opportunities to grow in the competencies that nurture wholeheartedness and life-giving influence. We will always benefit from being together. Come and join us.